It's Buck 5, that band guy. You know what? It's a clear line that separates your band from good, great, superb, and just excellent. That's trumpets. And I'm not talking about any type of trumpets that are just playing in the staff, blending with the band. No. I'm talking about those upper register trumpets. And I say the upper register starts at D above C above the staff, and it goes all the way up to pretty much G is the meat of what most trumpets play to give you that nice, crisp, screaming sound. I'm finna demonstrate what I'm talking about. That was the range that most trumpets need to scream in. You don't have to do a whole lot above that G in order to be substantial in that band. These videos I'm gonna show you tell me what band has trumpets. Sure enough, these bands, they're good, but they don't have trumpets compared to the ones that do have trumpets that scream in the upper register. They need to have the upper register in order for everybody that doesn't even know music to know that they're great. You have to have trumpets. If you don't, you're just gonna be stuck at good. It'll go no further than that. Bands like Texas Southern, Southern University, sometimes Prairie View, sometimes Alcorn, like they got a pretty good trumpet section now. The bands that aren't consistent, they go in and out of the top. But the bands that are consistent and always have trumpets that you can hear, I'm telling you, that's what makes your band great. We can talk about it in the comments, say your piece, but I already know I'm right. So let's get to these comparisons of bands I think are good but are lacking trumpets, and you all can identify which ones they are, and then I'm gonna compare it to the trumpet and how it makes a difference in the sound and how they project and just the overall feel of the music and what they play, and as to why we consider them great. Winston-Salem State, definitely a good sound. Make sure y'all listening closely. Definitely a good sound. Let's move on to the next band. All right, we all know who this is. Get it, listen. See, strong trumpet presence. See? And look, and I don't want to hear, but they're 2 times bigger and all that. So what? The fact of the matter still remains that trumpets in the upper register make you feel it. Okay, let's go. And see? For ethnic people with bigger lips, they've got a real nice Bach 1C that you can play on that sounds really good too. But keep listening. And they playing that G right there. That was that G. They're dropping E's off to the G's. Yep. And this is a really good close-up too, so that way you actually hear the crispiness of the tone. And they playing them Yamaha 14A4As is what it looks like, with the gold tops on them. A little shallower cup. No, you all probably saying, that's unfair. You can't compare Southern to a Winston-Salem State. Oh, yeah, you can. Because it's all about composition and instruments and how they're projecting and how they're played. Just because Southern has 50 trumpets, 30 trumpets, is fine. But Winston-Salem, if they had some trumpets and they were up in the upper register, they would be in a different category. So it's all about the trumpets and the balance of how you're going to play trumpets playing what they need to play in the upper register. So yeah, you definitely can compare. It's just a matter of having that in the band. And like I said, if you don't have trumpets, you will just be good. Like Winston-Salem was good. You get to Southern and how they do, and we know them for that. They're always in an excellent and superior category. All right, let's go to another pair. Keep listening. Keep your ears tuned. Again, another solid program. See, in the pocket. Good sound. Okay? You hear a little bit of trumpet in there, right? And they've got 12 trumpets. Now, it should be cutting through. But keep listening. That was Wilberforce. I really like their program. It's coming along great. Let's go to the next band and we'll compare it once they're done. Listen, keep those ears peeled for those trumpets. Keep those. They coming through crisp. They're in the stab there. You see how you feel it? Keep listening. Good blend and balance in their volume. See? See, without the trumpets, they're good. But just wait, here we go. What that? See, trumpet, get in there. It adds that excitement. It's beautiful. Now you can't tell me there was a clear difference and excitement and a thirst for more when you got those trumpets blended with that lower brass. Wilberforce sounds good. I definitely give them that. Compared to the New Orleans All-Star Band in that particular song, I wanted to get on my feet because I could feel it. The sonics are totally different between a band that has trumpets and a band that does not have trumpets. If you want to be great and be considered the best, you have to have trumpets. There's no question about it. And they have to be up there in their upper register so that everybody knows they're there. They actually bring out the voice of the band totally. I got one more matchup. I know these bands are different. They have different dynamics and they're bigger. Some have more trumpets than not. Still doesn't matter. It does not matter. If your trumpets are playing and they're able to get in that upper register and really get up there and be heard, it'll make them stand out. It'll make your program stand out no matter the size. I promise you. Again, well-rounded sound. Control. Keep listening. This is another Southern performance, 2015. What I'm demonstrating is just how you have to have trumpets in order for you to be an outstanding program, to be heads above those that don't have trumpets. And that's most programs these days. Let's listen to this. I'll point a few things out. And I love trumpets. They're a glory instrument. Oh, and one key thing. You have to have trumpets that have the spirit to want to play. They have to have their camaraderie within the group to be the best they can possibly be, to learn and slur and really do a lot of things to get their range to par. It just doesn't come. It's a lot of slurring exercises up and down that you have to do to build those muscles in your embouchure to make sure that you're able to get up there and sustain. Because once you're there, it's a beautiful feeling. And everybody around you that's in the band and know you can hit those high notes and can sustain them and sound good up there, you'll get your praise all the time. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. And they have a gang of trumpets, true. But great trumpets attract great trumpets. That G, see? That G is a staple note to scream. You don't have to go any higher than that. They got some nice F horns in there too. See, they taking it up too. Oh, and that's another thing I want to say. If you got some F horns or some mellows that complement the trumpets up there too, that just makes it sound even better and even brighter. Hold it. See, they just be super hype, man. I don't care the size of your band. You got to get the camaraderie together so everybody will feed off each other's energy. That's how you get the best out your students, your players. That's how you get the best out your program. You have to do that if you want to be great. And trumpets, pinching, hold it. That's the end of the video. What I was trying to point out is you have to have camaraderie in your trumpet section because, like I said, good trumpets attract other great trumpets. You have to be able to practice so you can sustain those notes and be able to get up there with ease. And playing high notes is about speed of the air that you're pushing through. It's not even about pressing the mouthpiece against your lips. It's about how fast you're shooting the air through the bore of the horn. That's what high notes are about. You can't cheat it. You have to be able to slur up and down so you can build those muscles to really sustain your aperture hole to be able to get up there. But you can't have a solid band without trumpet. And another thing that Southern does that people you may not notice, they stagger the notes. All of them don't play the high notes all at the same time. They got a group of select trumpet players that they choose to play certain notes. The other sections, second and third, and even maybe some of the first on the outskirts, they let them play a lot of the melody. But when it comes to the parts that really impact, that they know get you, they stagger that. They don't play the whole phrase or the whole song. That's a big secret that Southern does that I love, because that way you have high notes through every song because you're not blowing out the lips trying to play a whole song if you are a trumpet player that's up there often. And they got enough of them to where they can stagger them. So that's just a smart thing to do as trumpet players too. So if you get you some high note players in the band, they don't have to play everything in the whole phrase. Just stagger that thing and just come in and save your lips strictly for those times you know you're going to be heard and need to be up there and on point. You can definitely sustain a lot more power and finesse throughout songs when you do that. Thank you all for stopping by. Until the next time I say hi, I'm Buck 5, that band guy.